Anyways, I brought treats. When can we try them?
We can
Right
have them
away?
now.
No wiggle. I don't want that.
Come on,
Can I
Sam,
tell you-
try
You're
one.
not going to eat a crab?
I really
No, he
don't.
has to. It's podcast etiquette.
So, these are Japanese treats. The little baby crabs.
With the legs snipped off, it looks like.
Legs snipped off.
Yeah.
Just the bodies.
And
Yeah.
it looks like some sort
You
of
have one?
hard.
Sure, we all
hardened
gotta do one.
sauce. I am not doing one, Wilfred.
Sam,
I'm
you
sorry.
have to eat one.
I am afraid of crabs, and I also don't like
What?
that. It just grosses me out a little bit.
Do it.
How is it?
Pretty good.
Oh.
Mmm.
A little fishy. Mostly sweet.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Look at his face.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff, don't make that face. That's racism.
No, good.
That's
Did
racism.
you like it, Wilfred?
Wow.
No, not really. But
Can I say this is where you should start the pod?
Huh?
yeah.
You didn't like it?
No. So Jeff brought Japanese treats. We've
It's
also
so fishy.
It's
Yeah.
some sort of hardened.
You haven't had any of these?
Sweet
No, I tried
crab
one.
shell.
Where'd you get them from?
My sister got them from some like Japanese fun store in like St. Mark's.
Japanese
Oh, really?
fun store.
You know those stores that are like all Japanese stuff in them
Yeah.
Okay.
on St. Mark's. There's a few of them. But she got these baby crabs that are covered in like sweet stuff.
Why?
She saw them on TikTok,
Oh, really?
and she brought them home and we all tried one.
I guess that's the good side of TikTok is that you see something bullshit and then you try it out and then you kind of expand your palate a little bit.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, Sam, expand your palate.
I don't want to.
Come
Yeah.
on.
It's just now occurring to me. I think I might actually be kind of a bad podcast guest.
Why?
I just get a little self-conscious. I'm in my head already.
Well, you're already
I-
not
I
trying
get-
the crab.
Well, I mean, I get in my head as a podcast host.
Yeah.
So we're just hanging out, buddy.
Okay.
Am I the only one out of his head?
Yeah, but you're never.
You're never even.
I'm out here, baby.
You're not a human.
Yeah.
I'm
so
out
there's
here.
no head to be in.
The part of humanity that makes you be in your head, you don't have that.
We also, Sam, if it makes you feel better,
Uh-huh.
we have no listeners.
That does make me feel better. That actually makes me feel really
There's
good.
literally no one.
Okay, there's
that is here.
less than zero stakes involved.
Yes.
Yeah, there really nobody listens because we got rid of Gary.
No, Gary fucked up the podcast.
Wilfred's mad at Gary.
Yeah.
What did he do?
Tell him.
Do
Having
you
you
not
tell
want-
everybody.
Yeah, he makes me tell this every episode.
Do you not want to talk about it?
No, well, so I went to Rome for 10 days.
Oh, it's so
This is why you're watching the cats next time.
Okay.
Because Gary, when he was watching the cats, 10 days, he cleaned their litter box twice.
Yeah.
That's why I took Fatso to the vet today.
Because he got infected, probably.
Because he's just been peeing outside the box constant. That's why we have a litter box
Yeah.
in the middle of a room for
Yeah.
no reason.
And guess what the vet said? Why was Fatso peeing?
Because Gary was a dick.
No, Fatso was upset you left him. Gary did nothing wrong.
Oh,
Well, you probably should have cleaned the litter box more than twice.
I'm pro Gary.
We've left many times.
Yeah?
And Tim and Micah come by and they clean the box and they feed them, and they're totally fine.
Maybe the cats saw Gary get naked.
Yeah.
Like he got out of the shower.
And his
Panicked
body,
him.
his body was so horrendous. That
Oh, Wilfred, you're so mean to Gary.
I
was thinking his body was so chiseled.
Oh yeah.
The cats were like, holy smokes.
I want him back. bring that sex machine back.
Oh, Gary.
Oh my God. You ever get so horny you pee? You guys do that?
Yeah.
You guys get so horny you just gotta pee?
Yeah.
You just gotta piss.
That's why I wake up with a boner in the morning.
Do you still?
Here and there.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I tell you, I back off porn. Been waking up with a boner a lot for the first time in a
You're
while.
off porn?
Yeah.
Yeah. For a while, he was a porn addicted alcoholic.
Yeah, this is Jeff's favorite thing to say.
How long you been off?
This time probably like going on a month, but this time is the first time I've just like truly naturally been like, I'm kind of a little tired of it. Not even like I purposed in my heart.
You got to find new stuff.
No.
You gotta find new creepier stuff.
Wilfred,
it's
don't.
good. It's good. It's waking my libido up. Again.
Yeah, it
Wilfred,
does.
stop it. He's a porn addicted alcoholic.
I'm a porn addicted alcoholic.
Okay.
Don't tempt
There's a little
him.
peek behind the curtain. Like probably about 3 years ago, I was like, I gotta stop watching porn, and I made the mistake of saying that in front of Jeff, and he goes, "Yeah, you're addicted to porn, and you're an alcoholic." And then just really, he's like, "This is my friend Sam, the porn addicted alcoholic." He loves it.
Yeah, don't tempt him.
All right,
Wilfred.
okay. I won't
He'll
tell you.
fall.
I won't tell you the new cool things I look up.
What do you look up?
What are you getting into?
Those are all me. No, that's invasive.
Yeah?
That's invasive territory.
Is it pictures of me in a wig?
Yeah.
That's a category. Your friend in a wig.
Have you found that?
Yeah.
Have you found my
That'd
OnlyFans?
be a good sketch. Just a guy scrolling through categories on Pornhub, and it's like MILF, trans, gangbang, and it's like your friend in a wig. All right. Okay.
Sam just gave us a little peek behind the curtain again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's good. I'm the same. Not in that order, but. Yeah, well, I'm glad you're getting your libido back.
Yeah,
You said it at 51st. You even said it out loud. You were just kind of looking off to the distance,
Yeah.
and you went, I'm horny.
I
was like, oh my God.
I forgot I was going to be on your back.
Okay,
We
we're
were-
just standing here.
Jeff and I were standing.
I was
do
there
not
too.
say
I
do not say the name of the person on the podcast.
I won't ever. I don't even remember.
I would have bleeped it out anyways.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't
But
worry, I got
there's
your back.
a very pretty young peer of ours, and me and Jeff were just standing off the stage, and I was like looking at her, and then I looked in the other direction. I go, God, I'm horny. And
I was like, excuse me?
yeah. He did his faux taken aback thing.
I thought we were just hanging out.
Yeah, we were, and I was being horny.
Yeah, I didn't know. I was just
That really
standing there.
ruined. We all had to take a car home because you were so horny.
Yeah, that's right. We took a car home. Did you pay me for that car yet?
No, I haven't
Okay.
actually.
This is
all
your
right.
payment.
This is my payment.
Yeah.
I bought my way onto the
Yeah.
pod.
You get to perform in front of 45 listeners.
Wow.
So you're horny. What happened? Libido came back?
Yeah. I
It was
think-
gone?
little
Porn
bit.
had killed it?
Yeah, like don't you notice a shift in that? You're watching a lot of porn, and it's like, boop, and then it comes back.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, so now you're
Cyclical.
back.
I'm back in a
Are
big.
you ready?
I'm back in a big
I
way.
do think I like jack off in a cyclical way.
100%.
I'm like, I'll do it for like a week and then I'll be like, oh, I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm a little burnt out on it.
again.
Yeah.
Burnt
Yeah.
out on it?
Yeah.
How much oh my Lord.
How much do you jack off?
Hardly ever. Very rare.
Really?
I'm a married man.
How
Married
much?
men don't need to bust. We work in the garage.
Wait, were you there when he was telling us about New Year's Eve?
What happened on New
No,
Year's Eve?
no. Don't be saying this.
He was trying to have sex with
Yes.
Chelsea.
Oh yeah, and
New Year's
couldn't
Eve.
laugh. What was the timestamps? It was you're like we started at 11:50 and we're going at it, and then I look up after I'm done. It's 11:56.
Yeah, I try to make it to midnight.
Yeah,
It's too much. It's too
that's
hard.
funny. It's a little dirty for you, but you should do a bit about that. It's very
That's
funny.
too dirty. I don't like dirty things.
You
I'm a
do dirty
clean
things.
guy.
Yeah.
I'm like Steve
That is
Rogers, but cleaner.
You know what's weird
I'm
is
like, holy
you are
smokes.
relatively clean as a comic, but you're extremely slimy. I would say.
He's also very dirty as a person.
Yeah, 100%.
He was over here on Sunday watching the Colts game.
Yeah.
No, it was a Lions game.
Or the Lions game, yeah. And the entire time, if they were doing well, he's like, oh, my butthole's loosening.
Oh yeah.
He's like, I'm going to go home and bust in front of my wife.
Yeah, Lions were getting me going. I'll tell you this, Sam. Dan Campbell can do anything he wants to me.
Oh, I bet. God, he'd break you in half. It's just a
And I'd be
massive
smiling as I split.
man. It didn't occur to me we could just rag on Jeff the whole time.
Yeah, the whole time.
That's really just the pod.
Yeah. No, I'm fine.
What do you, did the Bengals do
They
what
got-
they needed to do?
They were really upset because they won their last game and they were like in contention, but they needed the Dolphins to lose, and then they needed the Broncos to lose. The Chiefs sat their starters. Not only did they sit their starters, but they got beaten, I think 38-0.
Jeez, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there is no way that they didn't score a single touchdown. I'm like, I hated the Chiefs before, and I fucking detest them now.
Yeah, they did. I think that they did it on purpose to get the Bengals out.
Yeah, because they know the Bengals are a hot playoff team, and they have a
afraid of the
history of
Bengals.
losing to them in the playoffs.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Smart move on the Chiefs then.
Oh yeah,
Something
is it
I would
smart?
do.
Cowardly move.
Nah, I wouldn't pull that.
Slimy fuck.
Do whatever you need to win. God. I don't care. Kneecap them. Send somebody. Tanya Harding. Take that, Joe Burrow. Crowbar to the knee.
You're so hateable. Can we talk about this? Because I do think it was a fun conversation before the pod started.
Uh-huh.
And Wilfred agreed with me. You were sitting here being detestable.
Yeah.
And annoying me. And I said, don't you think it says something about you that I could hit you in the face and all of your friends, who are my friends, would still be my friends?
Yeah.
They wouldn't.
Oh, yeah.
The thing is, we also wouldn't stop all hanging out together.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, no, they would ask what I did.
Yes, exactly.
If it was unprovoked, I don't think so.
Yeah, but do you think they'd be
But here's
surprised
the thing.
that it wasn't?
If it was unprovoked and we asked you what you did and you said nothing, we'd be like, we should ask Sam.
Yeah, but if it turned out it was absolutely nothing, then I think there'd be an
Yes,
issue.
okay.
If I provoked, which I mostly do,
Yes.
Yeah.
then sure. But
Jeff,
I think
when
it was
have we hung
unprovoked.
out that you haven't provoked me?
You're just so provocable.
Oh, yeah, it's my fault.
You're like a walking sponge.
It's called victim blaming.
Oh, yeah? Well, the victim's getting blamed because it's a victim.
Good comeback.
Shut up.
Good. Fucking idiot.
Me and Sam went to an open mic last night.
Oh, you were there too?
Sam came with me.
This was so funny.
I didn't know you were there too.
I was there too.
You and
and
Steve, you stupid idiots.
in
tricked me.
their in these open mic kids' defenses, I should have just gone up to them and been like, "Hey, I'm so sorry. I am hosting a show later. Would it be possible to go early?" I just didn't know them, so I didn't want to do that.
I thought you knew them.
No. Also, I think that mic changed hands from the last time I was there. It was two young girls, and then last night it was a young kid who
Women.
we agreed sounded like a cartoon Jewish rabbi.
Yeah.
Jewish rabbi, cartoon rabbi.
Yeah. There you go.
But yeah, I had to leave to go host, and then Jeff texted both Steve and I, and he was like, "I hate you guys." I went.
Wait, so you were there with him?
It was supposed to be
You signed
Steve,
up?
Sam, and
signed
I.
up, and then we were penultimate and ultimate last.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was
Did
glad
Steve
you were
not
last.
show up? What happened to Steve?
Steve was writing sketches, and he was like, "Oh, my phone
Oh,
died."
sorry, fellas, my phone died. He just
Steve-
let his phone
And
die.
let's send this out to your 45 listeners. Steve Rogers, past guest on this podcast before me, insulting.
He was available.
Is horrible text back guy.
Yeah, I could see that.
That's annoying.
Absolutely.
I sent him a
abysmal.
text that was very much a joke about him and his ex. He did not text me back, and I was like, he's angry.
No, don't ever worry about that.
And then he like, when I saw him in person, he's like, "Oh, I thought that was funny," and I was like, "Then
Then you got to give me
it's
something.
because this
All you got to do is a laugh.
that was I was like I jumped off a cliff with that joke."
No, he's one of those people that uses his anxiety as like the shield
Yeah.
to where he can be an ass.
And I gotta say this: I don't think he's as anxious as he pretends to be.
Oh, you think he's playing up the anxiety?
I think so. Just like the another
Wilfred, you know what? In the back of my mind, I quietly agree with you.
I think
I've always
You
kind of
actually-
had this small
you just
inkling.
actually out loud agreed with him.
Well, I just did it out now. You know what? Wilfred's going out loud. I'm going to hold his hand. We're going to go together.
yeah.
We're both doing it.
Thelma
Sam,
and
where you
Louise,
at?
baby, we drive off the cliff together.
Yeah, where are you at? You gonna defend the man, or are you gonna admit what you've always thought?
I agree with you, but it's the way you say it makes it sound very like I don't think Steve is like conniving. You know
I also
what
don't think-
Yeah.
Steve does have anxiety.
For sure.
What I'm getting at is that Steve, I think, is his anxiety is getting better.
Yes.
He plays it up.
Yeah.
He plays it up, and then that way you can never get mad at him. He
Just
uses it like a shield.
It's like my mom died, and don't get me wrong, wrecked me.
I think he's
and-
pretending his mom does.
yeah, he's making that up too.
Killed her. No, but that is something that, like, you know, your mom died and like an excuse to get out of stuff for a while, but you can use it for a lot longer.
Yeah,
than it needs to
you've
be.
got like at least 9 more months on that.
Yeah, you can use it for a while. But
That's
Steve,
right, baby.
his anxiety uses it forever too. He's got this little forever coin that he always just
Yeah.
goes, "Oh, my anxiety," and you're like,
What's your?
you punched my wife.
I guess you have a.
If he did something crazy,
yeah,
that's the
sure.
craziest thing I could think of. You
Would
got
you-
punching on my mind.
Would your excuse be that you're married?
Me?
Yeah. What's your excuse to get out of things?
To get out of things? I just don't do them.
Yeah, I don't do.
I
usually
just say I don't want to.
Or I don't. I usually don't text back, and I go, "Oh, I tried. I got something came up, and nothing really came up."
Yeah, I don't think I do. I've gotten good at just not doing things I don't want to do.
Oh, just say no.
Yeah. I could just do that.
Except you did an open mic because you're weak.
No, I went to the open mic because it was going to be Stam and Steve and I was like, oh, see some friends.
Also,
I got nothing to do on Monday. It's fine.
We're in my neighborhood too. Why aren't we? Why wasn't I notified?
Wilfred, you should not be sad that you didn't go to this open
Yeah,
mic.
Wilfred, I wish you would have. I wish we would have included you.
All right.
It was their idea, and I was like, oh, I'll tag along.
Uh-huh.
And then we go there. Steve bails. Sam, after a while, goes, I got to go do my spot, and then leaves me. And it's just me and a bunch of people I don't know, all in their 20s. They're all in their 20s. Some of them were making jokes on stage, and they were all laughing. I didn't get it. I didn't understand what the funny part was.
Yeah.
I didn't understand the
Wait,
humor.
which ones did you not get? I got them.
Jokes about Chapel Roan, probably.
There was, I don't know, there was some guy making some references that I didn't catch. And they were like dying. I was like, I don't get what that is referencing to.
Oh, no.
But
Yeah.
is it
So I'm
like
just this old man.
was it like a
alone.
pop culture thing or like a like an open mic community thing?
I think it was some kind of pop culture thing.
Okay.
But they were all like, ah! And I was like, what is it? What is that thing? I don't know what that thing is. And then I go up and then just eat it. You know, and
How many people were left in the room when you went up?
didn't I show you a picture? I sent a picture to you, didn't I?
I didn't get a
There was
picture.
about 3 people left.
That's so funny.
It was the 2 hosts and 3 guys.
That is so funny.
And I bombed. I went, no, nothing. I kept, when I'm bombing and I'll do that. I go, anything? Nothing? All right.
Yeah.
I did that after every one.
Yeah.
And then I went, well, I'll see you later.
So
Was it a-
good.
It
But
sucked.
Was it a bomb where you were like tripping over your words?
No, I wasn't tripping over my words. It was more of just like, all right, realizing how stupid this is and laughing at how dumb this is. And you know what? Chelsea also was like pushed me to go. She was like, before I was like, I don't know, I may just bail. And she was like, no, you should, just go out. And then I get home and I was like, Chelsea, that was a terrible decision.
Yeah.
I beat my wife that night.
All your loved ones just pranked you.
Unbelievable.
Oh, God. And I'm glad.
It was so humbling.
I feel so good.
Yeah, oh boy. I really want to get on that stage like, do you know who I am?
Yeah.
Sure.
I
You
opened
know?
for Jeff Arcuri.
Yeah. You can't. That is the thing about open mic, like humiliation at this age. You that is what you want to
Yeah.
do, and in some ways you should have a right to do that. But if you do that, you lose.
You lose
Oh yeah, you
immediately.
cannot do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But even like afterwards, I had that Lions hoodie on, and the other host, one of the hosts is from Michigan.
Yeah.
Which also was another tip to my brain. I was like, well, if he's from Michigan, he should know the legend. Anyways,
Man, so that means you have no impact in New York or Detroit.
Yeah. A man without a country.
and then at the end he goes, hey, I like the hoodie. I almost wore my Jameer Gibbs jersey. I was like, oh yeah, that would have been great. He's like, all right, yeah, have a good one, Jeff. And I was like, fucking doesn't know who I am. And I stormed out and puffed a cigarette on my way home,
Yeah.
Yeah.
furiously puffing.
Did he go, Jeff? Like Jeffrey Asmus?
Oh God, that'd be good.
And I turn around and go, okay.
You're like, no more like Jeff Arcuri. That's how you spell it.
Wow.
Unbelievable. I'm never listening to you and Steve ever again.
What do you want me to do?
Do you guys still go to Mike's?
I'll go to Bobby and Zach's.
Really?
Yeah, and then there's a couple down on Tuesdays. There's one at Halyards at 6 that's good, and then another at Brandon Saloon at 8 that's good.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
The
going all the
brand-
way down to all the way down to Halyards.
Yeah, because those two are close to each other, and you can do them back to back. So if I have a Tuesday night off, and I'm like, I need to work on bits, I'll do those.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
What are your thoughts of? I'm anti Mike.
sure.
I think mentally it sets you back because in your mind it sets you in your head as a open micer, and if you don't do them, then you are forced to chase and find shows.
I'm actually anti-Mike as well.
I think after a certain
for the
time,
same reasons.
you're holding yourself back.
I probably would be in that same mind frame if I was as weak as you mentally.
Oh, there
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
All right.
And if I was attached onto somebody else like a leech. You know?
Oh, Sam.
Gradually
He took
growing
it
weak
personally.
and stuff.
I asked him a simple
No,
question.
I didn't take
and
it
he took
personally. This is my
personally.
honest assessment of you as a guy.
Oh, he took it so I hate
not
it.
personal.
He takes everything personally.
Here's
No, sorry,
the
go
reason why I'm anti-Mike is because I think at where we're at in comedy and with the experience that we have, we know what's funny. We just need to take it to a real audience. And my experience with an open mic is that's not really a real audience.
Now insult him, Sam.
No, Wilfred's a great guy. And that's a really reasoned response.
Yeah.
I actually wish I was that confident because I don't. I mean, sometimes I know what's funny, but if I'm truly like cooking from the ground up in terms of like premises and stuff like that, I actually do want to get the ball rolling at a mic. I think I'm good enough now at like if it bombs there, being like, all right, well it bombed here, but this is not the end all be all.
Yeah.
You don't think you can take something brand new to a hot show?
Yes and no. You know,
but you have to. So there's also like a level of where you. It depends on where you are in the joke. Because if you've got like brand new and you've written it all the way out, then yeah, I can take that to a hot show. But if it's like brand new, just a premise, like I will actually slip that in at like Tiny Cupboard or whatever.
That's smart. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you sandwich it in the
And then I'll like end the joke with, well, I guess that's not finished, and then like but just to check the premise to see if that's got any value, I'll say it in the middle.
So, but Sam, you still need a peer's ear.
Just to get the.
I also will say this: I think sometimes comics can lead me astray.
Yeah, I've gotten that thing. I don't trust him either.
Because I think
you develop a sense like something you have that's especially dark and it murders at a mic.
Yeah.
Like this will not.
But
work
I
that's the
skew
only
that
shit
way
that
all the
murders
time.
at mics, though.
I skew that way all the time.
Yeah, that's the only shit that murders at mics.
That's
It's like the dark fucked up. Like, oh!
No, talented, well-written bits do really well at mics.
I don't.
What's up? Yeah, I disagree. I think they just want dark stuff.
Yeah.
Sure.
Probably
You
for
disagree? Okay. All right. Well, he put the brakes on that one.
Yeah.
Just having fun.
How does that make you feel?
I'm having fun being a bitch to you today, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're
No, don't be sorry.
Sam's mad at me for some reason.
Really quick, do you guys talk about Asian stuff on this podcast?
Yeah, we usually do.
Mm-hmm. You got any Asian stuff you want to talk about?
What do you know about Asia?
You won't try their crab treats, so I guess you hate them.
I won't try their crab treats, and I do hate them. What do I know? I've never even been to Asia, really.
Neither have I.
Yeah.
Jeff has.
I'm the only one.
I know. God, it's so annoying.
Yeah. He holds that over me all the time.
Yeah, I'm more worldly than both of
you. Go
you.
to the Philippines, you think?
Yeah, we're trying to go. Me and Tress are trying to go next, like maybe in October.
Wow.
Yeah.
That'd be really fun.
But my parents are going in October, so we're like gonna see if we can figure out how to make that trip happen.
Go same timesies.
Yeah.
Has she met your folks?
Yeah.
And?
It's fine.
Okay.
How does it make you feel?
My family is kind of. She really gets along with my brother, my oldest brother, who I'm closest with.
Yeah.
The rest of my family, I'm like so distant.
I remember
from them
you saying
that
this,
their opinion of her doesn't matter so much to me.
Yeah.
What, Wilfred?
Also, there's no chance that it would have been like negative.
Yeah.
At the very least, it's going to be civil.
Yeah.
You ever worry about that? Your family's response to a girlfriend of yours?
No.
Not a single one. They've all knocked it out of the park.
It's all been good enough.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good enough.
The only thing my parents have ever said to me about girlfriends is actually the first time I ever brought Carmen Legala to meet them.
Uh-huh.
You dated?
Yeah.
He dead named her.
Dad named her.
This was back when he was a porn addicted alcoholic.
Yeah. I was really going through it.
Also, that's Carmen's former name.
Wait, what's her new name?
I don't know. Transition to
Tyndale or whatever Corey's last name is.
Oh, very good. Don't bring up new me.
New, younger, taller you?
Yeah.
Anyways.
Tunger.
yeah. Probably tongues are good.
Wilfred! Oh my God. She's a 40-year-old woman. They don't like that kind of stuff.
They hate it.
They hate that kind of. They don't do that anymore.
Don't reference tonguing a 40-year-old. It's disgusting. She's past it.
But there's some issue the first time?
No, not an issue. I brought her back to meet my folks, and I think I asked my mom and dad when she was like not in the room. I was like, "What do you think?" And they were both like, "I mean, yeah, she's great, but like, we'll wait until we've seen her more than once," because I had a history of bringing back girlfriends, and they would meet them.
Oh, I see.
Meet them again.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, why don't you stick with one?
My parents have met 4 ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Wilfred's always bringing them back.
Oh,
He's like, Mama, Papa,
Well, it's like
do you
whenever
approve?
whenever I'm like been seeing someone for over a year,
Mm-hmm.
usually that's when.
you.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then you're like, you're meeting the parents.
Yeah.
And Sam's just like one and done Sam.
I do rush into that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
How
Yeah, Carmen
how
and I-
soon?
I think Carmen and I started dating like in the summer or spring, and then that Christmas I went and spent with her family, and then I just spent the next 5 Christmases with her family. I really want to. Can I say? I really want to do a bit about. I would spend Christmas with Carmen, her mom, and her mom's boyfriend.
Uh-huh.
And so we're just 2 boyfriends. We're just 2 men who have there is no real love relationship. There's no reason. But every Christmas, he would like pull me aside and be like, here you go. And he'd give me $50. And I just want to be like, Tom, this is really sweet, but like, we're not.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
I don't think of you as a father. It's crazy if you think of me as a son.
Well, it seems like because that's a real uncle move.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's like, you
Yeah.
and Carmen aren't going to work out.
yeah. Put this away.
Yeah, you thought you needed it.
Yeah.
So you immediately just, as soon as you started dating Carmen, you just bailed on your family's Christmases?
Because my family's so spread out. I got a brother in Oregon, another brother in Ohio. My parents were in Phoenix.
And you wouldn't get together for Christmases?
No, because the guy in Ohio, his wife works
Okay.
holidays, so he always stays there.
Nurse?
No, it's a Walgreens store manager.
Oh, really?
I used to work at a Walgreens.
Well, there you go.
That is, yeah. I guess that's the Midwest version of a
Of
nurse.
nurse.
Yeah, they got the same medical knowledge.
They gotta work hard.
Yeah.
Awful hours.
That's my medical plan.
I would work nights and read Interview with a Vampire.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
When you worked at
Interview with a
Oh,
Vampire?
did you work
Yeah.
at 24 hours?
What are you,
Yeah.
a 45-year-old woman in
It
1994?
was Walgreens would have those books. They'd have like 10 books
Yeah.
available, and that was just the most interesting one I found.
Anne Rice.
Yeah, Anne Rice.
How long did you work there?
A little while.
Man, that sounds awful.
Yeah, it stunk.
So
Anyways,
this one over here in Bushwick is the worst place to be in this
Oh,
this neighborhood.
don't get Wilfred started on Walgreens.
Yeah,
He's got 10 minutes on it.
10 minutes.
Yeah. Give him a little taste.
You all ever been to a Walgreens?
You say, y'all. This is your Def Jam bit?
Yeah, why
Yeah.
you
Y'all ever
got
been to a Walgreens?
Y'all motherfuckers.
That's how you start.
It's the opposite of Bernie Mac. You're like, I'm scared of you, motherfucker.
Oh, I set you up, Wilfred, and that's what you gave me.
Yeah.
So nobody would go to your parents' house for Christmas.
Sometimes, but rarely.
Were any of the ladies that you brought back Asian?
Chelsea, my most
Oh, yeah, that's
recent.
right.
ex-girlfriend.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, and they were big fans of Chelsea.
Oh.
Really? I think everybody
was. It the Asian part?
Yes. No, they just they liked her a lot. You know, a funny story. This is a really funny story.
Let's
My mom, who we talked about, dead mom,
Yeah.
had dementia before she died. So Chelsea had met her twice.
A two-timer.
Twice.
First
and
girl.
then my mom is in like a nursing facility. Things aren't looking good. She's like, I'm gonna come out for like a week because I want to be there. It was very sweet. And my mom, riddled with dementia, nails her name every time.
Really?
So
Wow.
we couldn't believe it. Chelsea, my father, and this is not an exaggeration, a minimum of 3 times a day called her Carmen. just to the point, and she's so sweet. She was like, "It's fine. It's not a big deal." And he says it. Finally, my brother's like, "Dude, what are you doing?" It was nuts. Yeah.
Wonder what that is. How does that stick in a person's brain when they have dementia?
I think if they love them.
Yeah. Yeah. She loved me.
She loved Chelsea.
And my mom was like a good people person. Her dementia also wasn't like. We were pretty fortunate. She never got to a point where she like looked at us and she
Not
was
like The Notebook,
"Who are you?"
where you
Yeah.
have to remind her every day.
Yeah, it wasn't like that. The biggest thing that was sad is we would be sitting at like her and my dad's house, and she'd be like, "When are we going home?" And we're like, "Ooh."
Oh, yeah.
And so
My mom called Chelsea Chloe.
Oh.
A real quick, subtle one. I don't think it was caught. Nobody. It
Was
got
it at the
moved
wedding?
on real fast. I don't think so.
It was at the wedding when she did a toast?
Yeah.
we are so happy for Jeff and Chloe
Yeah.
that they
I'm
found.
so glad
two
she
different
figured out
partners.
that spot on her face.
You finally
You
got
look
that.
great. I
finally
can't
gotta
even
take-
see a scar. Man,
Yeah, we did go to see women right after a C woman.
Oh,
Letter C.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chloe, Chelsea, Carmen, Chelsea.
Yep,
Yeah.
stuck with the C's. So something there.
Yeah.
Is there, right?
Really strong.
Is that having? Is that
Yeah, that's
anything?
got some legs.
Yeah, it's clean.
But you and Carmen are still friends, so that's nice.
We're good friends. Yeah.
That's great. Wilfred, do you stay friends, exes?
No,
Exes, you believe in it?
I don't stay friends. I have been getting texts. Well, not recently, but like I have gotten some texts from my latest ex, which was like 7 years ago. We were together.
Whoa!
One of my best texts ever. I get a text from her, and she said, "I just met up with a friend who was in New York, and he said he went to a comedy show, and there was only one funny person on the show." And then she jokingly says, "Was his name Wilfred Padua?" And he says, "Oh yeah, that was his name."
Whoa!
Huge
Nice.
victory.
Wow!
Huge win for me.
You were riding
Really
that
good.
high, huh?
Yeah, I'm still riding that high.
Really?
She texted me that like a year and a half ago.
Oh, he wants to get back with her.
I've got a similar one. This is Carmen and I. We break up, don't talk for a year, and it's just like by design. It's like, I love you, I'll talk to you later, right?
Uh-huh.
And then finally we're like, hey, let's hang out. I miss you. We hang out at the Museum of Natural History for a day. It's very nice, and we're having fun. We're like riffing. We're standing in front of some exhibit. I can't remember what it is, but I just do a dumb bit, and we start laughing. And this guy comes up out of nowhere, this fucking angel of a stranger, and he goes, I gotta tell you something. I've heard this guy make 3 jokes already with you. He's so funny. You got to go on a second date with this guy. Just walks away. And Carmen's like, did you pay him? Nope.
Aww.
Thank you, sir.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah,
That's
great.
awesome.
Yeah, you never
really.
did though, did you?
Have you ever been likable?
Yeah.
So me and Wilfred once again line up. No friends with exes.
Yeah.
Sam over here being friends with his exes, going to open mics.
I have an ex
What do you
that
think that is?
I have an ex that lives in
Why'd you tie those two together?
I have an ex that lives in New York, and I have never run into her.
Really?
Yeah, we were dating during college. Oh. She moved to New York,
Well,
and
would you
then
run
we
into
broke
her?
up.
There's 8 million people here.
I don't know. I see people
Smaller than
all
you
the
think.
time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Jeff, this doesn't
And
happen to
I've-
you because you stay home every night like a fucking loser.
I'm here, aren't I?
Oh, inside. Wow.
Yeah.
The social event of the season.
Oh,
What
sure.
the hell, Sam? That knocks my podcast.
Yeah. See, Sam? He forgets. He creates collateral
You're being
damage when
rude
he
to
does
2
this.
people right now.
I'm sorry, Wilfred. I get blind with rage
Yeah.
at Jeff, and I just want to hurt him.
He fires from the
Costs.
hip, hits other people.
It's a very good podcast in spite of him.
Mhm.
No, I just figured I'd run into a person by now,
I suppose.
unless she lives in the Bronx or something, or Staten Island.
Okay.
And those are places that I don't go.
I mean, I don't think so. I think it's crazy.
Yeah.
Why do you have a picture of Richard Nixon?
He's got a bunch of presidents. He's got
and
Nixon,
Reagan with the
Reagan,
rifle.
Grant's over there.
JFK.
Yeah, a whole bunch
This
of
is
presidents.
President suite.
Yeah. Do you not like presidents?
No, I actually, honestly, and I said this when I came in, but your apartment is so fucking cool. It's really great.
It's different.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, we really leveled up.
Who's your favorite president?
I don't know.
You got to pick one.
No, I don't.
You can pick a president.
I don't have to.
You don't have a favorite president.
No, I just don't have to pick one.
I'm going to assume it's George W. Bush.
Well, you were right.
Put that in stone. Write it down.
Yours is Grant, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Because he's a fucking booze bag.
Ulysses S. Grant?
Because he was a failure up until
Up
Jeff's
until-
age.
Yeah, up until his
And
40s.
So and
Yeah.
Jeff
Popped
thinks,
off at his 40s.
Jeff thinks he's going to become president.
I like that.
in 3 years.
I like that. I like that quality of his.
Yeah.
I think that's good. Also, first civil rights president.
Sure.
So, take me
Yeah.
on that.
First civil rights president?
Yeah, he was the first president to actually care about civil rights and do stuff for them.
Wouldn't you make the argument that Lincoln was the first civil rights president?
Lincoln was the great emancipator, but then Grant, after Lincoln, did the civil rights stuff.
So Lincoln freed him, but didn't care what happened to him.
Right.
He's like, you're free, but let's not.
Yeah, Lincoln's whole thing
Equality's
was,
not
yeah,
what
I don't
we're
want
about.
America falling apart. freedom is right, you know. But then Grant was like, also rights.
Can I tell you a secret? I rented Lincoln, the movie. I was like, I haven't watched it in a while. And I put it on today, and I was like, God, this is great. I'm going to just watch Lincoln for the next 4 hours. And I was like, oh, it's like 4:20 right now. And I was like, I got to come over here.
You started watching Lincoln?
I did, yeah.
That's I've never seen it, but I
Me
know.
neither.
Oh,
Oh, Lincoln's so
long.
good. It's good.
No.
It's more boring than you want it to be.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because it's like Civil War era, but it's just about the political intrigue that went on with all. It's very interesting.
Like
Doesn't he
what? What
talk
do you mean?
high?
He talks high, yeah, but everybody assumes that Lincoln talked low, but all written accounts say that he actually had a high speaking voice and an especially high laugh.
Really?
Yeah, very tall giant of a man for the time, but when he laughed, it was like,
Interesting.
That's
Yeah.
cute.
Because I've heard that the taller you are, the deeper your voice.
yeah, but not here.
That's why my voice is so deep, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Because I'm super
Because you're
tall.
5'10" and a half.
5'11" and a half. Tallest one here. I think Sam's the same height. Sam, how tall are you?
5'11".
That's right. Beautiful
You count
height.
the half?
I
Don't
count
be
that half.
Don't be a fucking
The
dude.
half counts.
It's
Counting the half at 5'11" makes you weak.
No, it does
It does.
not.
Makes you
It
appear
is-
weak.
It makes you an optimist. It makes you hopeful. I'm not afraid to reach for the stars.
Because one day I'll be 6.
yeah.
At the age of 39, I might be 6.
Yeah. When I'm in my heels, when I'm wearing my heels, I'm 6.
Do you still have those lifts?
No.
You have lifts?
You don't remember that?
God, you're weak.
Do you remember when I got lifts?
He
It was
got
funny.
lifts, and then
Yeah, I think you were there.
And then his ex-girlfriend made a joke about his life bit.
Chloe?
Yeah. Yeah, she wrote a bit about my lifts, which I bought for a joke.
But it was his life bit. Mm-hmm. Then she took his life bit and just put it on
It in
stage.
her act?
Yeah. Because I bought them because I thought it'd be. I don't know. Weren't you there at the barbecue? We had a barbecue, and I
ambition
bought
knows
lifts
no bounds.
before, and they were like maybe an inch or two. Mm-hmm. And I remember I would just walk out. I was like, I just want to see what it's like to be 6'2", and I just walked around, didn't say anything, and eventually Graham K, 6'3", goes, "Are you taller?" And I was like, "I'm wearing lifts."
I have no memory of this.
You might not have been there, but he was like, "Yeah, because usually our eyes aren't at the same level."
Did she never run it by you that she was going to put that in her act?
No, not at all. Of course not.
She did it after they broke up.
Yeah.
But you'd think you'd be like, hey, I just want to check in. I kind of want to do this.
Oh,
on
you
my
think
own."
morals come with the person that wrote Cheat?
Teresa was listening to a podcast yesterday, Bad Dates,
Oh yeah.
and Chloe was. I was like, "Is that Chloe?"
Oh yeah, she had a bad day.
Yeah.
Hard to believe.
Oh no.
And I got defensive of you.
Oh.
I did. That
Why?
was my initial reaction, because I was seeing a comedian be successful.
Oh yeah.
and I was hating it.
Oh no! Don't hate success. Comparison's the thief of joy, Wilfred.
Uh-huh.
You cannot compare.
God, you're unbearable.
What?
What kind of Asian was Chelsea?
Cambodian. Although she was, she never. I don't know if she's comfortable with me speaking about her family history on here.
Okay, that's fine.
But yeah, her father was Cambodian.
I know nothing about Cambodia other than.
Sure.
Did I tell you this?
What?
There's one guy that his name was Wisdom. He was
His name was Wisdom?
yes, I don't know if he's still alive. He was very old.
Interesting.
He was the custodian at a school that I worked in. Right, Vietnamese guy. The only thing I know about Cambodia is that he, to escape Vietnam, walked through Cambodia.
Oh.
And then found asylum and then came to America.
Was Cambodia Pol Pot?
Pol
Yeah.
Pot, yeah, Killing Fields,
The
Khmer
Pol-
Rouge. Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, I know a little bit. Not a ton, but a little bit.
Look at that. Sam, you're educated. Proud of you.
Yeah.
What else do you know? Anything?
You know, one thing that we've been doing our own personal research on is South Korea and the kind of social situation that's going on over there.
What is the social situation in South Korea right now?
So the first one is what's it called? The 4 Bs? 4 Ds?
I think it's the 4 Bs.
Yeah, and it's all these words that start with B. that are the reasons why, like, women, the things that women won't do for men anymore. So, like, women don't, like, there's a big, I guess, sexism issue that's going on, or that has been going on in South Korea. And so there's a feminist movement occurring, and now women won't have sex with men, which is contributing to the lack of birth rate.
I don't know if it's really contributing. I think it's already pretty low just because housing is so high and the wage disparity and the overeducation.
Well, I mean, it's got to be contributing a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
I don't even know how much. They're probably just saying it.
And then the other thing that we
Sneaking off,
were just
banging
looking up
people.
is that in South Korea they stopped the younger generation has given up on, I guess, what we would call like the American dream.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like, you know, you get older, you buy a house, you have a family.
Mm-hmm.
They've given up on that because it's so impossible for them.
Mm-hmm.
So they're now just like their new thing is YOLO.
Nice. Yeah.
They're living life.
Nice.
Yeah, what do you think of that, Sam?
It's what they've been given by the system.
Yeah, I think that we're right behind it.
Brother, yeah, I think we're knocking on the door of it.
Well,
Ooh, here we go. He peaked up. What do you got? What makes you say that?
What makes you disagree with that?
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just
I need
asking
it-
what made you say that.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's no disagreement.
Well, like South Korea, they're like, okay, everyone is overeducated and then underemployed. And so they're like, well, maybe let's stop going to college. I think America is starting to figure that out.
Yeah,
as
very
well.
much so. Yeah.
So you think we need more dumb people?
I don't think a shortage of dumb people is our problem.
What do you think it is?
Also, I don't think college fixes dumb.
Yeah.
Educated, then? We need people to be less educated? I think we need a war.
Probably a violent revolution.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I think a lot of death. That'd be very
It's
useful.
gonna be rough.
I'm just saying it would be nice to have a lot of death.
Sure.
I mean, I guess we had a lot of death and it didn't fix anything.
When did we?
COVID?
Not the same. Not
Yeah.
the same as a
We need a
violent
friggin' war.
revolution geared around, wealth.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your American dream, Sam?
That.
What? Violent revolution?
Heads on pikes.
Are you already? I think Sam's already in
you gotta go
his
closer
Korean
to the
bag.
mic.
Heads on pikes. I didn't want him to hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You already in your
One
Korean
of your
bag,
45
Sam?
listeners works
Yeah.
for the FBI.
Have you given up on children and home ownership?
Yeah, I don't think I'll have children. Maybe a home at some point.
You don't think you're going to have kids?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, really?
I think if I do, it'll be an accident.
Oh.
And that'd be fun.
An accident?
Yeah.
Were you just going to accidentally grab one from a store? He gets home, opens up his groceries. Aw, whoops!
It's like a cat that followed you home.
No.
It's too
You
cute.
can't accidentally have a kid. You're too old.
I could accidentally have a kid.
No way. You're too old. You know
Also-
that. You
also,
know
I
to
think
prep
you-
and take care of
I
it.
think-
Listen to me. I'm not saying that that's going to happen. I'm saying if it happens, it would happen that way.
I mean, I'm saying it's not going to happen that way
Okay, well then it's not going to happen.
because you're too old. You know all the steps to make sure it doesn't happen. I don't see you. You're not going to screw that up.
Jeff, probably not. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So it needs to be something, like an act.
Okay, so then it's not
She
going to
needs to
happen.
poke a hole in your condom.
Okay,
Well, then
that
not
would
talk to you for 6 months.
Yeah,
Or,
that's
or
not
at least
an
an
accident.
entire trimester.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be some kind of an event. Somebody has to do something to you.
Okay.
Here's what is a bummer is that like you don't want to have kids.
Yeah.
And then he kind of does.
Uh-huh.
That's the wrong person that's reproducing.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah. Well, that's fine.
He wants kids.
Well, I mean, that's kind of how like
Do you think
Darwinism
you-
works.
Do you think you
know?
and
The
Chelsea?
weak die off, and the strength.
Go ahead. No, you walked in the door. Go through.
and the strong
Go through.
procreate and live on.
Yes.
You
know?
are strong.
The strong.
You are procreating.
That's what's gonna happen. So it's
Do you
not
think
really
you're
me. It's
nurturing-
evolution.
Do you think you're nurturing enough to be a father?
If you say yes, you're lying
Oh,
through your big
100%.
fucking teeth.
I'd raise a very strong child. Strong, resilient child.
No, that's
You
not
know?
what we're asking.
Probably end up being Sam's boss at some office job.
God, you just make fun of him.
I guess you would neglect a kid enough for him to figure it out himself
Yeah.
and become strong.
Yeah.
Like, because he has to develop character.
Yes.
Because he never had love.
He's getting picked on at school, and you're like, I don't know, figure it out.
Oh, yeah. And then one day he becomes a manager or CEO, and
Yeah.
Sam's like, "Are you my new boss, Mr. Sheen?"
But then it,
Sam's 48, my sweet child.
your 10-year-old child.
yeah. This kid has to be born tomorrow.
And be 10. He's
Yeah.
the boss of
Yes,
Whatever.
Mr. Sheen. He's like, bring me my juice.
Whatever. I forgot how old Sam is.
Man, you're dumb.
Fine. Sam's in his late 60s bagging groceries.
Sure.
You know?
Probably.
New supermarket manager.
Yeah. What do
20
you think you'll be doing in your
21-year-old?
60s?
Yeah. 21-year-old. What's up?
What do you think you'll be doing in your 60s?
I don't know. Traveling the world. You know? Staying at lavish resorts.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's going to go well for any of us.
No.
Oh,
It won't.
no. Well, you can't think like that. Both of you jump to your phones. Sad.
Sorry, I got a text.
Yeah, from who?
Dylan Palladino.
Oh, yeah? What do you want?
I'm tall and bald. I'm sorry. I don't even know him.
Oh, my God.
Dylan, I'm sorry.
Sounds not even what he doesn't sound like that.
Yeah,
at all.
he
Just
is.
attack
Sounds like Ray.
everybody.
Sounds like Ray Romano.
Sam, why do you lash out so?
Yeah. We have a moving job tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. We're moving the pieces to a sauna
Oh wow.
up to a
Ooh.
second floor.
Nice.
I would love to have a sauna and a cold plunge.
Yeah, saunas are nice.
We should go to the Russian Turkish baths.
I love going. I'll go with you.
Yeah.
Last time I went, I had to go with stupid Renan and Jeff.
Oh, yeah, that was
Oh.
nice. Renan lost his...
Great. You get out of the sauna, Renan's like, and you're like, hey, I'm trying to take a break from the heat.
Oh, my God. No one's safe with you.
Safe.
That is bitchy.
What?
That is bitchy.
What is underneath all of that?
I love Russian Turkish baths. If you want to go, I'll go.
Yeah, I'd be down. It's
Yeah.
it's just an expensive experience.
It is a little
Expensive,
pricey.
yeah. But
You know, I did a float tank recently.
Yeah, you did a float tank 2 weeks ago.
You like it?
Yeah, I think they're cool.
What do you like about it?
You just lay there and you just kind of relax and zone out. You know, you're just like in a dark tube thing.
Do you go full black or do you put it on like a
There was these little star lights, little poke hole lights that I did on. I went full dark and I was like, feels cold, like had a cold vibe to it.
Oh, okay.
You know, the cold dark abyss.
Sure.
And then there's another option. There's like lights and then there's like little twinkle lights and I was like, I'll do the twinkle lights. And I kind of felt like I was looking into space,
Okay.
you know. And then you kind of drift in and out, you know, because you're like laying there and it's like so relaxing. You kind of like nod off a little bit, but you're still kind of awake. So that's, I think, when people are like, you hallucinate.
Aren't you worried you'll drown?
No, you got like a little head pillow and it's super salty water and it's only like that deep.
Oh, okay.
You're not going to drown. I'm not in a pool. It's a little pod. You know? You should try it out. You could probably use the relaxation.
What's the experience? So it's more that it's a relaxing
Anger and
experience.
Tenseness. What was that?
It's a relaxing experience.
Yeah, it's very relaxing.
Okay.
Our whole relationship is like pretty bitter hatred, dressed up in like grinning bits. Just, it's fucking insane.
I like to bicker.
Yeah, you love it.
I'm a bickerer. That's another thing. When I'm 60, I'll be traveling the world going to these resorts, but I will be bickering with everybody.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get worse in my old age.
I think you might turn into kind of like when my dad is. He's just a guy that gets angry when he goes to the grocery store and it says something's on sale and they ring it up and it's like it's not 79 cents. And then he argues with the person who has no effect on, like can't do anything for him.
No, I don't get, because that happens to me now and it never really bothers me.
Okay.
I don't get upset about that. I'll bicker more of like an unorganized line. You know, you ever get one of those where it's
Yeah.
like everyone's like line up and then everyone's a big mass and you're like, where's the line?
Yeah.
None of it. What is this? You know?
It's like when you're waiting for your group at the airport.
Yeah. People that jump. Yeah, if I get in there and I look, I've seen a guy scan his little ticket, and it says Group 9, and they just said Group 2, and even the airline person's like, we said, and the guy he couldn't understand English very well, so then the airline attendant was like, just go.
That's a good move.
And then I was like,
that's a great move.
He did, but he still doesn't. Just because he didn't know, he gets privileged.
I'm doing that.
Understand.
Holy shit!
Yeah, if you just
good
feign,
move.
if you go,
I think it's because once they scan it, it's scanned. You know what I mean? Like they can't unscan.
No, the guy grabbed it from him and noticed and said something.
No,
the guy, and then he just went and he just scanned it.
I've seen people get sent back, but my move was always when they call the group before you just go in right behind them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do that.
Towards the back.
Yeah, when people crowd too, when there's no line and everyone's like, the group one and everyone crowds it, and you're like, well, where are you guys going? Move out of the way. That's what order. I like order.
Okay. That's
where I'm at. Price differential, I won't, I'm not going to argue me getting shafted on a little price here and there.
You just keep talking.
But a line? What? You don't like justice? Sam hates justice.
What sort of Asian shit do you want to talk about?
I brought up pretty much everything.
Oh, okay.
Was I taken over?
Yeah.
All right. Well, what do you got?
Nothing.
What do you like and hate? What grinds your gears?
I feel pretty good lately. Nothing really grinds my gears.
Really?
Are you in therapy?
No, but I do need to get back.
I think I need to get back into it, especially because I'm losing my insurance this year, so I might as well just use up everything I can while I've got it.
Yeah, get that. Get checked. Get doubly checked. Get stuff you don't need.
You got health insurance?
Yeah, but it also just bumped up significantly. I got the public option, and I switched from what was it, Fidelis, and they didn't give me the same plan again.
How much were you paying?
Like 100, and now it's bumped up to like 300.
300 a month?
Christ.
Yeah, they raise all the prices.
I know, it's pretty wild.
And then they're like, why do people excited
what are you
about
doing
that guy
for
getting
insurance?
shot?
Do you have insurance?
Yeah.
That you pay for, or is it with Chelsea?
No, I don't pay for anything. I don't know what I'm on. It just keeps working.
Yeah. 300 is honestly like a little too much, but I'm like, well, I need...
Part of me wonders if I fell through the cracks or something.
I wonder...
You probably did.
I do wonder.
I'm hoping that happens for me too.
Yeah, because I haven't paid anything in a couple years, and I just go and it's always they're like, all right, you're good.
Yeah, my I
don't know.
My stuff just keeps renewing.
Yeah, everything works out for me.
Yeah.
What did you have, Medicaid?
I think so.
Maybe that's it.
I'm going in to get a little CT scan next week.
Really?
For what?
Just the gut, the belly area.
What's wrong with your gut?
I was having a little acid reflux. I went to the dentist and for a teeth cleaning, and they're like, "Oh, you have acid reflux?" And I was like, I don't.
Oh, really?
And they're like, "It's getting to your teeth, so you may want to go get that checked out." So I went, and then they gave me some acid reflux pill, and then the doctor, he's like, "Did they give you a check for your maybe other stuff inside a CT scan?" I was like, "No." And he's like, "You want to do that?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. It's always free."
I've got acid reflux.
Yeah?
Like right now, I've felt something bubble up.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you want to go get some Tums? Do you have Tums?
I don't know.
It eats away at your back teeth.
Eats away at your back teeth.
I didn't know that.
Do you get acid reflux?
Rarely.
Where are your medical problems?
I throw out my back probably once a year, and or my neck.
My neck has been a problem because I am at home all the time now.
Yeah. Yes.
And I'm looking at my phone or my computer.
Yeah.
So
this was the year. Actually, this was the first time I had it. I threw it out really bad, probably 4 or 5 months ago, and then it occurred to me, oh, I have a doctor that knows me, and I have a little app that I call in my prescription. So I just messaged her, and I was like, hey, here's the situation. I am in a fuck ton of pain. Is there anything? And she sent me some high grade, basically triple strength Aleve, and then some muscle relaxants. Great.
Did you drink on them? Tell me you drank on them.
No, I didn't drink. And you take the muscle, because the muscle relaxant does make you drowsy, so you take it before bed.
The muscle relaxer, I took that once.
Yeah.
I don't remember why. I think I might have taken it for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Wilfred.
It was not fun. Yeah. I felt so dumb and lazy on it.
Yeah, you think... every time I've, had pills recreationally, I'm not a
I've
fan.
Never had a good time.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's too
Adderall
much.
is way too much for me.
Adderall's too much.
Holy shit.
And then, I think I've
My
taken,
mom took my
Vicodin and maybe a Percocet before, and both times I was like, I can't.
Yeah, my mom took mine away.
Yeah, I think I did Vicodin when I or one of those two when I got my wisdom teeth taken out, and it was too much, and I was getting woozy, and then eventually I was just switched to the strong ibuprofen, and then I sold those pills to a comedy club owner.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You were getting too woozy and switched to a softer pill?
Yeah.
You wimp. You got to power through the wooziness.
I'm a woozy guy.
I was taking mine for a long time.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Were you hooked?
I was like, fine. My wisdom teeth had healed up. But I was like, well, I got to go to work today. Gulp.
You were a pill guy.
Yeah, I like them. Pills are fun.
Do you have an addictive personality?
Probably.
He was a booze bag, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't say alcoholic, but booze bag I'll agree with.
You were just a bitch when you were drunk.
Very funny, though.
But isn't that the reason?
I was so funny.
But isn't that the reason why you stopped? Because you're a little bitch?
No, and quit saying little bitch. It's derogatory.
Okay.
Well, everybody
Big
did agree,
bitch.
though.
Thank you.
You were a little bit.
Thank you very much. No, I just stopped because the hangover was getting bad and I was just not going anywhere in life. So I figured I'd stop and see if I went anywhere.
Oh.
And I'm thriving.
That should
Yeah,
kick
you
in
stopped
any day
drinking,
now.
and then Jeff Arcuri.
Yep. And then a friend of mine popped off, and then here we are.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do.
That is all you need.
Mm-hmm. You guys probably you both still drink. And I bet your friends are losers.
I don't drink very much. In fact, I'm not drinking through. I think I'm taking January, February off.
Yeah.
2 months.
Yeah.
2 months. No drinking, no porn. Man.
The no porn thing isn't like I'm trying to stay off it. It just truly has happened naturally. Yeah.
Oh.
But you were addicted.
And an alcoholic. Yes. Thank you. Porn addicted alcoholic. It's such a funny.
That's such a.
It is really funny.
It's a terrible thing to accuse somebody of.
It's a different thing. He's a porn addicted alcoholic.
No, it's such an awful way to go.
Yeah.
But you weren't like addicted to porn. You just watched it a lot.
Yeah, and I really would see a pretty direct correlation between like the quality of my sex life and how much I was watching it.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Were you weren't just watching it just to watch it though. You would watch it and
No.
crank away.
But I would do like a.
I've seen guys
Do
on
people
buses
do that?
watching it.
They just watch it to watch it?
Yeah, there's people who
that's
just
crazy.
watch it.
That's nuts.
Like
Jeez.
I saw a guy who was on like a megabus, and I looked over and I was like, he's just watching porn.
Yeah.
Just
That
watching
is
it.
how you get to a megabus.
That
Yeah.
shit's crazy.
But that is like addiction, where you're just like not even. You're just like, you know. What?
Yeah.
No, I agree with you. Just
Was that you? Were you doing that?
no, but I
Okay.
didn't like the act of the.
That's what I imagine these people are doing. Just watching, taking it in.
No,
Soft
but I
wiener.
I think the thing was I was a big like part of the appeal wasn't just jacking off and coming. It's also like finding the perfect thing.
Oh,
to
yeah.
watch.
You got to
And
hunt.
you
You're on
could-
the hunt.
Yes, and you could feel very much in your brain like that is part of the enjoyment, right? The looking, and that process would be kind of a long time, so like 20 minutes, half hour. Like it's too long.
A half hour?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
That is. I agree that is usually what the
Sure.
Every night?
A lot. Yeah.
Every night a half hour.
Yeah.
Wow. Pork
Yeah.
arms.
What are you doing? What do you think? It is? What do you think it is about you? Poor Carms. Poor Chloe.
Every night the man you love.
Carm's just like, please, I want to have sex.
Yeah.
You're like, no.
I'm like, shut up.
Shut up. I want to find the right one.
I'm on the hunt for a video.
Now I have to start over, you bitch.
Give me another bottle.
I'm a porn addicted alcoholic.
Oh, man. Oh, I can't believe that's what was happening. 100%. Not at all fabrication. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's too long. Well, I'm glad you're out of it. I'm glad you're clean.
How would you watch porn?
Me?
Yeah, or how do you?
I would, yeah, you do that little hunt thing, you
Yeah.
know? You just kind of go around.
Yeah. Now, how long are you looking?
I mean, not a half hour, I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
Do you
like
know that for sure?
10, 15 minutes.
set
It
a
depends
timer?
on. I gotta say, it depends on your living situation, though. Because if you're with a lady in the same apartment, You don't have a half hour.
Well, Sam did. No.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, I had to be quick about it.
Sam was always taking the longest shits. Every night.
We have one bathroom. Shut up!
Now I gotta start over.
He's been in there for his hour-long poop every night.
Bring me another. Bring me another White Claw.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know, that's good. That's you're not doing that. Your libido is back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you one night standing?
I'm not talking to you.
You don't have to talk about that on the podcast.
Yeah.
What? I'm just curious.
The 45 listeners don't need to hear that.
Yeah.
They want to know.
Also, again, we talked about this in the car, and it's worth saying out loud on the podcast. This is good content. I have a thing with Jeff.
Oh, yeah. That's.
Yeah, where I consider him a good close friend, but I will be talking about things in front of him, and I will hit what I call the Jeff line, where I'll just stop, and he's like, "What?" I'm like, "I'm actually unwilling to talk about this with you because I don't want you to know about it."
Are you ever with someone else and then you start whispering in front of Jeff?
No, but I've like been with like Steve before, and we've been talking, and I was like, I can't talk about it in front of him. And he's like, and this is Steve's honest reaction. He goes, "Yeah, for sure." He's not confused. He understands.
There isn't a single friend that we have that
Yeah.
wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. Not my fault. You're soft.
He's not compassionate. He's not trustworthy.
I'm compassionate
No, you're not.
if I care about you.
I do think I am probably the person I say all those things to is Jeff, unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
But
Wilfred, he's telling somebody.
It's really like saying it into like whispering it into a hole.
Yeah. Yeah. It's an emotional glory hole.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know who's over there, but it's getting sucked down.
Yeah. And then blown into to every single person he knows.
No, only if it's juicy.
I don't think. Do you tell secrets?
He tells secrets.
Yeah, I tell secrets. I tell my friends I tell secrets.
I guess you are in a lot of group chats.
Yeah, I tell secrets all the time.
Wilfred, I hate to tell you this, but there's a good chance that whatever secrets you've told Jeff, a significant number of Chicago comedians know.
I did spill some tea to Jeff the other day.
What was the tea?
I can't do it
Okay.
on this.
But after?
Yeah, I can absolutely tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Was
But-
it good tea?
See, it's got to be juicy, though.
God,
that
I
tea
love
was like
tea.
meh.
But I gave you 2 teas.
What was the other one?
Two teas.
I'll
That's
tell-
another thing, though.
Guy
I
like
also
you
forget.
need it. Low tea.
Yeah.
Got super high tea.
This is
Actually, the lowest tea here, probably. Most hair. Well,
got-
I don't know.
I've
We
got
all
the
got
most
good hair.
No,
yeah, I just buzzed my hair.
We're
both
all
just
low tea
cut
men.
it close. You
Yeah.
just need a haircut.
all 3 of us low T.
Yeah.
You do have chest hair that I didn't know you had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like you two, you baby skin losers.
Do you have chest hair?
Wilfred's Asian.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to have chest hair.
Yeah.
We
Asian guys can have chest hair.
we shave every day.
Do Asian guys have chest hair?
No, I don't think so.
Not typically, no.
Yeah, we're smooth.
Interesting.
I have a mole in the middle of my chest. That
Ew.
has about 3 hairs
Oh.
that I pluck.
Yeah.
And then next to that mole, I have literally a single chest hair.
I have one,
Yeah.
and then I have one on my shoulder, and then nipple hair.
Okay,
And
I got a little bit
and
of
I
nipple
pluck
hair.
all those out.
Do you have a lot of nipple hair? I've got like a delicate ring.
I'd
I have
say
the most chest hair here.
Yeah.
there's probably like 15, 20 hairs on
Sure.
each nipple.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I get at them pretty quick.
You pluck
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
All of them, really?
Yeah.
Do you both shave your bikini lines too?
No, but
I
I'll
wish there's
take
other dudes
I'll take
here to high five.
like a hair. You're such an idiot. You're just useless. God, you suck.
I do take care of the. I mean, I trim. I trim the pubes.
Yeah, I trim the pubes.
Yeah. Do you not?
I don't think so. No.
God, yeah.
I feel so bad for Chelsea.
Yeah.
I'm a
Just
friggin' caveman.
Yeah, sure.
God.
Jeff is home.
Not Jeff. You're a caveman. You go, Jeff home.
Jeff won
Wait,
dinner.
what was that? What was that feminist movie that sent Chelsea into like a feminist rage?
Which one? There's a whole bunch of them these days.
But there's some movie, and then right afterwards, you tried to have sex with her, and she said no.
Oh, she's like, no, not after that. Was it The Substance? It might have
I
been The
think so, yeah.
Substance. with Demi Moore.
Yeah.
It might have been that one. Yeah, well, freaking Hollywood ruined my bedroom life. Unbelievable. So you're too smooth, boys. That's all right.
Yeah, I'm smooth as hell.
You know, what are you gonna do? Nothing.
I'm fine with it.
I'm actually like two different people.
Yeah.
Because I'm smooth waist up, and then hairy waist
You got
down.
a lot going on.
Yeah.
You do have hairy legs.
I've got hairy legs.
You got hairy legs? Let me see.
He's got hairy gams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got some hair on there.
Nice.
He's got hairy gams.
Yeah.
And see, Wilfred, what was I going to say? The secrets thing. Yeah, Wilfred spills stuff to me, and I don't think I spill anything.
I think what is safe about Jeff is that he actually doesn't care.
Maybe I think Wilfred tells me them in an aloof, I don't care way, so it doesn't nothing.
I could see that.
Nothing
Yeah. If
flips
you-
off my alarms. Where
What
Sam is always like, I have a little secret, and I'm like, oh Jesus, I'm gonna have to tell everyone.
What I will say is, if you do give him an indication of like this matters to me that it is not told, he can't not tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm just like updating him on my life,
Yes.
and sometimes some tea comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's Wilfred just knows how to do it.
Yeah.
Good on you, Wilfred.
Yeah.
Sam's out here. Well, here comes. This is what I think about my body. You know, and I'm like, hey, have you ever hear what Sam thinks about his body?
What does he think about his body?
It's too smooth.
No, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, because
Found
Chelsea
out.
will ask after we hang out. She'd be like, "How was Wilfred? Did he any goss?"
Oh,
Chelsea
really?
likes goss, yeah. And I'll always go, I don't think so.
He's still angry at Teresa.
Yeah. Nothing, but I'll always be like, nothing set off the alarm. So no,
Oh, okay.
because you just kind of it all comes into the same.
Yeah, it's
tone.
very monotone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I usually, if it doesn't pique my interest or it sounds like it's supposed to, I get bored and I forget.
There you go. You can bring Jeff back into your life now. 'Cause
Yeah.
You know the secret.
No, good.
You just have to deal with your
Actually.
emotions.
You keep him.
Yeah. Well, the next episode, because we're doing it back to back, we're gonna do a little r/advice episode.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So stay tuned till next week.
Little
Thanks,
racial
guys.
there, Sam.
Huh?
Little racial.
Yeah, that was a
there.
little racist.
That was racist.
All right.